Hello and welcome to this flip learning video on how to use Scratch. And today we're going to be looking at how to develop a simple racing game. As you can see, we've loaded up Scratch here, and this is the default Scratch cat, but we want to get rid of him. So we're going to click on right click and delete. We're making more usage of those features later on. As we found out, the stage here is our main area in the state of this screen, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a new background, and this is going to be our racetrack. So we will just pick a grey colour, and I'm doing this very quickly. You can spend more time on it and make it look better. So I've got my simple racetrack there, and to save time from colouring it in, use the paint bucket tool, fill it in grey, and then we'll choose some green, and there we have our simple racetrack. So you can see here that the vehicle or whatever we're going to do is going to go around the racetrack and then keep going round and round and round like a race car. So we need to create a sprite. So we click on here, we're just going to have a nice simple circle and click OK. You can see over here the X and Y coordinate, and that's going to be really important later on. So we can move it around at the moment using the mouse, but we actually want to create a game. So we're going to create something called, create some scripts. First of all, we need to create some variables, and these are going to be holding the speed. So we're going to have X speed for the X axis, and yep, you guessed it, Y speed for the Y axis. So we've got those two. At the moment, you can see that they've appeared up here. We don't want them on there, we want them to be hidden. So just going to untick those two boxes. So all you can see now is that we've still got these variables here. We're going to go to Control, and we're going to use some of these flags here. So as soon as the program is started, it's going to be doing something, and that's what we're going to do now. So as soon as it starts, we want to be setting the speeds to 0. So you want it to start doing nothing. It's just going to sit there, and that's fine. And we also want it to go to a certain location, and we want it to go to, you can see here, so this section here is X2, Y87. So we're going to set X2 and Y87. So as soon as it's clicked, even if we put it over here, it's going to go there. Fantastic. And we're going to introduce this idea from about forever. And so whenever it's doing something, wherever it's happening, whenever it's clicked, it's going to be changing X and Y by what's happening with the variables. And we're going to look at the variables now. And remember, with Scratch, you can easily drag things around. So change X by X speed and Y by Y speed. So at the moment, we've not really done anything with it. What we're going to do is, again, we're going to use forever. And we're going to bring in some of our good old friends, the if statements. So we are now going to be looking, we've got this section sorted out here, we're going to be looking at sensing, and we're going to be looking specifically at keys. So if key up is pressed, we want to change the velocity, we want to change the speed, we want to make it move. So then we'll go to change speed by, we'll do a small number, say 0.1. Done. At which point we want to think about the left arrow, right arrow, and down, and we can quite easily just duplicate this. You can see it's gone into here, so we can just pull it out, put it down here, do this 4 times, 1 for each arrow. And we're going to go up and down. It's going to be X and X, and right and left is going to be the Y. So now we've got the idea of moving around X, moving around Y. We'll just add some minuses on here so we can change the speed so the vehicle can slow down. At which point we can click on green, and you can see it's starting to move around. Now, this is the task. Following on from using if statements, we want to be able to set it so if it is touching this green color here, it slows down. Over to you. Good luck.